a better way to put it, we make the most of what we have here at Sarah. It's an awesome school. We have about 600 students. We have 100% graduation rate. 70% of our graduating seniors go on to four-year universities. And we have students, they go to Stanford, Dartmouth, Cornell. We have two of our players right now being recruited by Harvard, UCLA, USC. This is a phenomenal school. We definitely need some help. We really would like to incorporate a lot more technology in our classrooms, which we don't have right now. And so we're working. There's a campaign going on right now to try to solicit some donors to help us in moving in that direction. But this is our campus. It's very well maintained, very safe. Our students, they work really hard in the classroom. We offer programs for our honor students where they're actually being taught by El Camino instructors. And so just by being registered and passing the class, they get college credit. Most of our honor students are graduating with a minimum of 18 college credits that they're taking with them to their first year of whatever college they choose to go to.
Wow.
So it's definitely an awesome experience, and pays dividends, especially for the parents, because that's just 5 or 6 classes that they have to pay for throughout their son or daughter's 4 years in college.
How does one get into school?
There's an application. There's an admissions process for young 8th graders. They have to come in and take a placement exam, as well as submit their transcripts and get recommendations. Then we go through an interview process, and then we accept them. If the student wants to transfer in, it's just a matter of them having a good, strong GPA and applying.
Wow. What's the cost?
We're right around $7,300 a year. I call it the best bargain in LA. Just because compared to some other schools, whose yearly tuition is upwards to $18,000 to $25,000 a year. For what we're able to provide here is at $7,300 is a big time bargain. The other night we had a dedication to excellence dinner for one of our old faculty, and it was brought up that the average cost to educate students in Los Angeles is $14,000 per student.
So you guys are half the cost.
And so we're, for what we're able to do at a fraction of that cost, is nothing short of remarkable.
So what kind of equipment would be at the top of your list of things that you want in your classroom in history?
Some of the things that I think would definitely help would be, smart boards. A smart board would be a tremendous asset, because then we're able to pull up maps, and I think being able to provide students with a geographical context really gives them a much different perspective as to what is being talked about. Them being able to actually see on a map, where it is that we're talking and how is relevant to historically to its historical relevance. I think is very important. So being able to have that smart board means that I can bring more students up to the board and have them participate and do different things that can keep them engaged and excited about learning.
Fantastic. Anything else you want to share about the secrets of Sarah? Any celebrities or alumni or anybody that we can?
We have some pretty awesome alums. Most recently, we've had Robert Woods, who's number 10 for the Buffalo Bills. He plays wide receiver. He was an All-American at USC. This man that's walking over to us is Joe Cormier. He also was a professional athlete. He's a Sarah grad, class of 1981.
81?
Yep, 81. He's our director of development. And he also is a USC graduate. And he plays with the Minnesota Vikings and the LA Raiders. And
There you go, Joe.
Lisa, nice to meet you.
Hey, Joe, Kevin. Nice to
Kevin,
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
so just so that you know, Kevin brought me some information today that is really historically significant. My uncle, George McCrumby, was a Tuskegee Airman.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And he's still listed as missing in action, not killed, and he's missing in action.
yes.
And it's even today.
He was missing in action, and so he brought me a lot of different artifacts that kind of gives his story. You know, so these are some declassified files. Some of his missions. Talk about some of his missions.
Academic records.
Academic records where he was trained at Tuskegee University. Just a lot of different information.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really historically significant.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking in the room and we were just discussing how this brings history to life.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
And so they were up here and we were talking about some stuff because I'm trying to figure out how we can go and find his remains, and bring him back so that he can get a proper burial.
Yeah.
You know, he went missing in Italy, off the coast of Italy, and so you know, that's
February 29th, 1944, leap year. And they actually have his missing in action date is July 15th, 1945. And so he's close to almost 70 years now, 70th anniversary. And we, truly believe that we're closing in on some intel that can help, to the exclusion of others, find his gravesite.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were meeting and they asked for a little tour of the school. We haven't gotten too far yet. But
this is we hope to be back and really create some way for a program to a sustainable program to happen between the students, and Bernard and the administration here to see if we can figure out how this can have some sustainable significance to the students.
Definitely.
So they were asking about some secrets of Sarah and any of our famous alum
And here you show up.
So we don't have any footballs for him to sign, but he's definitely one of our distinguished alum, and he can also probably tell you a few more famous. I mean, we have Marquise Lee, and we had a bunch of students who were up here, former students that were up here Saturday, that are playing in college and are preparing for the NFL draft.
Even in the NFL.
And in NFL. And
Can you name a few?
Robert Woods, Dejon Harris. He's off, and these guys played at SC. Dejon, he graduated a couple of years ago, bounced around. He was in Tennessee Redskins, and now he's looking to catch on somewhere. And, Robert is with the Buffalo Bills. And Marquise will be looking to go. He'll be probably going in the first round draft a couple of weeks.
Yep. Last year we had a player get drafted by the New York Mets, Dominic Smith. He was number 13.
Or was he? He was 13.
He was in the top. He was definitely in the top 15 picks of the draft, which was it was the first black first round draft pick by the Mets since Darryl Strawberry.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's playing really well right now, and we're going to be seeing him in the big leagues, big leagues, really soon.
Yeah, Marcus Wilson, who's here now, scouts are looking at him. That's another. He reminds me of Strawberry.
Wow.
So we have some good kids here, really good kids. Not only doing good stuff on the field and courts, but in the classroom. That's what we're most proud of. that our kids, even when they do go places, they stick in college and they go to these Stanfords and Dukes and all the big schools across the country. So they come back and make us proud. So
Have you heard of the My Brother's Keepers program?
I have. Yeah.
Can you tell me anything you've been able to glean about the program?
I don't know a whole lot about it because I just heard some stuff about it yesterday. So I'm just I want to learn more about it.
In what context did you hear anything? This conversation.
Basically, I just heard that it's a program that we need at our school. I was kind of in two different conversations yesterday. It was Christian and I and Mel Jackson, one of our board members, and Marcia Reed, one of LA Unified's top principals, who was coming here and helping Christian and I with some different things. So her daughter and Ted came in and they were talking about it. So there was a kind of a side conversation. So I don't know that much about it, but yeah, I know that I liked what I heard. The little bit I did hear. Anything that we can do that widens the horizons for our kids here, we want to bring it on campus.
Yeah.
So,
well, we've been whispered too a little bit about it, and we're hoping to hear more and sharing it with our friends. And
so yeah, if I get some more information, I'll definitely pass it along to you guys. But you guys are coming back, right?
Absolutely. I mean, there's if we're invited back, we're here.
Yeah. Are you guys local?
Yeah, we're. I'm in Canoga Park, and she's here in the south.
Really local.
Yeah, yeah, and so cut this.